Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. Today guys, of course, here checking out the newest episode of The Flash Season 9. This is The Flash Season 9, Episode 3. I think the title is Rogues of War. I think that's the title. If I'm incorrect, apologies for that. So last week's episode was kind of on the slower side, because we got introduced to officially, even though we got teased at the end of the Season 9 premiere, the new version of Caitlin. Because it's not Caitlin, it's not Frost, it was Snow. And then I think her name at the end was Keone or something like that. Like that was the name that her father had written down in terms of like something she, like when he was trying to combine both Frost and Caitlin or whatever. That was like a name, so she decided to go with it. And then of course Chillblaine, who I can't stand this character, he just got all mad and everything because he just wanted Frost. He just wanted her to go back into the machine and everything, and she decided not to. And she was actually affecting the weather during this whole entire episode. And then when she made the decision for herself to be her own individual, then the rain stopped and the sun came out. So that was interesting. But the ending of the episode had Red Death shown the suit for the first time, like official. And it was all about getting Pied Piper's gauntlets and then using that to basically unphase or something, whatever that was happening to Red Death. And there was this really cool speech, and Red Death is coming after Flash and all that. It's not looking good. So I'm excited to get in this episode. Been hearing great things, especially from Andy, who has said on Twitter that this is a great episode and everything. So I can't wait to get into it and check it out. So here we go, guys. Episode 3 of Season 9, the final season of The Flash. Let's go. Oh, right away. Oh.
Et celle-là, le plus de vieilles chaussures.
Old shoes. What is going on?
C'est
Is it good or bad?
exquis.
Oh, good.
As you can tell, we tried that recipe 40 times in Flash time. Yeah.
In Flash time, of course they did.
Oh, another great
Oh.
big one. I mean, there aren't even windows. Are we underground? Yeah, I can't.
Sure.
I'm on the way out.
We still haven't talked about our other close encounter.
Can we just get this over with? Seriously.
That is a lovely name. Her name is Kesha.
Huh?
It's Allegra.
It's Allegra.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, no.
It's
We're
awkward, and they need to
definitely
talk and get it
still
over with. I'm
friends.
tired of the, well, they won't, they talk.
He said that a temporal scanner is missing. Oh.
Okay.
It's, everything they've stolen. The roamer,
It's all
accelerator
tied
battery,
in. Yep.
components you'd need to build a cosmic treadmill.
Mmm.
Whatever their goal is, it's not all I'm worried about.
There's
Yeah.
something worse than actual time bandits?
Don't tell us that you're thinking of moving into time travel too.
No, I don't need those headaches.
Of course he has documents on it. He knows.
The
Come
DoD
on.
is keeping it at a research facility outside the city. We just have to steal it first.
We have to steal the engine first. Okay.
How about we put together a little team of rogues of our own?
Oh.
Dampener is powered by 4 different generators. They all need to be disconnected simultaneously in order for me to gain access to the engine. Also,
We have to trust our own rogues to do the right thing.
What if they don't feel like
You
it?
can't trust them,
Time and
though.
space flow like a river.
if we go back to the drawing board now, it'll be too late to get the engine and keep the timeline safe.
So you still think there's a partner?
Yeah.
Of course.
Someone that we haven't met
Red
yet
Death.
who wants the cosmic treadmill. And
No, of course I do. Hey, yeah, you cleared my name and you got my son back. What's up, man?
Oh.
Is gonna
I was
sound
confused for a
kinda
second.
Strange.
Don't come to him. No.
You want
No.
me. So you're looking for the bottom of that glass. How's that working out for you?
Ooh. Thank you for calling him out.
But we need someone who can shut down a thermal generator. I'm asking you to do it again. We need you now more than ever.
I'm gonna do what Frostman wanted, yeah.
That's good. Even though I still can't stand him. Oh my god.
It isn't my old friend,
Daddy likes the metal.
or should I say Officer Allen.
You squealed on Aminette? I thought she was your soulmate.
Oh.
Damn straight. Up all night reading Dr. Zhivago, then sobbing when Yuri dies before finding Lara.
Damn it, Carver!
They could go back in time and steal your turf before you even got in the game. Help us.
Wait a minute.
We're thinking.
Oh.
looks like Goldface.
They'll find out soon enough.
Woo. Oh.
I'm supposed to believe that you can afford all
This
this
is
on
crazy.
a public servant salary? Didn't you knock over my operation back in 2016?
Operation?
That's very specific.
Please, please.
Your bar plays terrible music. You cost me more gold than I can lift.
Of course this wasn't going to work out.
Guys!
So you're sure the same person made all 3 weapons?
Yes.
No doubt.
So then the 4 of you will disable the generators while I use my
Can't say that.
CSI No one gets it. We'll bring it back to Star Labs, and then I'll return it to the DoD. Nobody's taking the
Nobody's taking it. Oh boy.
I know, stealing's wrong. I'm doing this for me.
Oh boy. This was never gonna work.
There he is. Pretty too.
Oh shit. Okay, he has to stop this. Barry has to stop this.
Good thing there's no golden leaves.
It's gonna happen. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay, we're all gonna stick together, which means I will be with all of you every step of the way.
We're just a bunch of criminals to him.
I thought he was gonna say because he's the Flash.
You can't be serious. This is a 5-person plan. If we don't get this engine first, the whole timeline is at stake.
If you can't trust us, we can't trust you.
Wow, that turned.
I wish we were back in Paris.
Things are simpler back then, before all this.
I just feel like if I don't break one more big story
Well, you don't have to, but I get it.
before Nora comes, that I might not get the chance.
I want you to have everything.
Yeah, I want that for you too, Barry.
Both.
Maybe we're not the only ones who need the freedom to follow our own paths.
How so?
So the Rogue's new toys resemble advanced prototypes being developed by the most revolutionary company in the game.
Oh.
Wayne Enterprises.
As in Gotham City?
But it looks like we need to call Gotham.
Oh shit.
Are you in love with him? What?
That right? Okay, right to it.
No.
Okay.
Do you want to kiss him again? I could talk to him for you.
Oh my gosh, no.
Well,
You guys got room for one more?
Oh shit. Yep.
As soon as you all started fighting over the engine, I took the easy way out. I
Yeah,
gave
you
up
did.
on all of you.
Yeah.
Hartley's gonna get the engine.
Yes!
Yes.
We left the city hours ago. How were you able to catch up with us? And
Oh.
what? Barry Allen's the Flash.
Holy fuck.
Same jitters order.
Oh my god. I can't believe how that. I didn't expect to go that direction. Oh, the slow-mo shots, really. I like how there's nobody else there now that they're just them.
3, 2.
I guess it's working. I don't know. Easy peasy. Uh-oh.
Sorry, not sorry, Barry.
I fucking knew it. This asshole. Ugh. Yep. Interesting fight. Okay, it's gonna go to break though.
Why are you doing this?
Because he's an asshole.
Help me bring back Frost. My new boss found me at O'Shaughnessy's right before you did, Speedo.
Oh.
Run, Barry.
Don't. Stop it. Stop it. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Could add some fun.
Careful. Careful. That was close. Isn't doing nothing. It's not doing anything. Our team. Oh boy. I'm not a killer.
by the way. You should try listening to.
That was interesting.
I like your jacket.
No, stop this. Baby. Oh my god, you seriously fell for that? I mean, I don't know. Yep. Yep.
Nobody's going anywhere.
Can we really take on all of them?
I mean, Barry can by himself, probably. I bet Red Death's gonna show up. I bet. This is really gonna happen. Oh, oh shit! Oh my god! I love that. Yeah, that just happened.
He's using negative speed,
Shit.
which is how he was able to dampen my speed for a few minutes.
And the Red Death held illimitable dominion over all.
Oh.
Edgar Allan Poe. But this is about more than stealing tech now. This new speedster, I don't know who he is yet. I don't know why he wants
It's so weird they were in Star Labs. Just odd.
I guess trusting them wasn't a bad idea.
Just got off the phone with Luke Fox. Mercer's boomerang.
We can't
Lamar's
show Luke
knives,
Fox.
Even
What about this new speedster wearing a bat symbol?
Team Bats never fought a baddie dressed like that.
No.
But she never came back.
What?
A new speedster in a bat suit.
Guess I'll take this little puppy over to the Flash then.
No, you won't. No, you won't. Yes.
Vengeance.
Yeah, that just happened. Holy crap, I kind of suspected she was going to take the helmet off and reveal, of course, it's Ryan. However, I wasn't expecting the reveal that Ryan Wilder from Earth Prime was gonna be taken, right? So, and look, the assumption has been that this is a Ryan Wilder from a dark multiverse or something, or within the multiverse itself. Regardless, this is not Earth Prime Ryan Wilder. This is not Earth Prime Batwoman, clearly. But it seems that she took her doppelganger from Earth Prime, and she's somewhere. Interesting. I love that too. And I am vengeance, right? So she said kind of the iconic line from Kevin Conroy's Batman, you know, I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman, I am vengeance. I like that. So, okay. Before we get to the rest of the episodes, I actually overall really enjoyed this episode. I was actually quite surprised with some of the characters in this episode. Daddy likes to metal, Coldface, and Hotness. Anyways. And Chillblaine, of course. Chillblaine. My issue with this episode is Chillblaine. That's my one negative I have about this episode is Chillblaine. I cannot stand this character, and the fact that, of course, he betrayed the team, of course, and some of the rogues, whatever, but he betrayed all of them, and he was contacted right before Barry and Pied Piper showed up and everything. Hartley, I think that's his name, Hartley, right? He was already turned at that point. It wasn't like later on or whatever. So, Chillblaine, I can't stand this character. But of course, what he was promised, he wasn't gonna get. He's an idiot for believing that he was gonna get anything because of helping out Red Death. Like, he's an idiot for thinking that that was gonna happen. But of course, he's not thinking clearly. But then again, he's a dumb character. But anyways, that's the one negative I have about this episode in terms of things that really irritated me. Now, in terms of Barry's recruits, in terms of this team, Hotness, okay, like he's a character I really don't really care about. And Goldface, I mean, Daddy Likes the Metal, seriously. Nothing against the actors who played the characters. I just don't like their characters. And I don't know, Goldface is just a weird guy, and Hotness is, but you know, anyways. But then the turning of halfway through the episode when they're all like in there in the meeting in Star Labs in that one area, and they're like looking at the board, and they need all of them to work together. They all started turning each other, because I have said this before in many different like videos, whether it's an animated show or even in live action terms, just whatever it is. Whenever there's a group of villains working together, like the Legion of Doom or something in Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes, where we had a bunch of villains working together at some point in that show, I said villains working together never worked because they only think for themselves, and working as a team isn't a thing. Heroes working together makes a lot of sense because their morality and them using their gifts or their powers or whatever they have, they use it for good. Villains don't. So this whole working together thing, I mean, I'm surprised that the team that Red Death has built is actually working together, but then again, they haven't been working together too long. But then seeing them all start to turn on each other in the little planning room, and then turning against Barry completely and shoving him out of working in the team. Now it's for a 5-man team to 4, and shoving Barry out. Like, of course they're going to fight with each other. Of course they're going to turn on the cop. Obviously, you know, Chillblaine and Pied Piper know who Barry is, and then they figure it out. Because when Barry shows up, Goldface like, how did you get here? We were hours ahead and everything, and how'd you get here so fast? And then Hotness, I don't know how Hotness figured this out. It's like, I know, he's the Flash. He figured it out. How did he figure it out? I have no idea. But then they were like, oh, okay, cool. So they're all working together on the different, like, generators and stuff, and of course they all specific generators, and they have specific abilities to, you know, destroy the dampener and everything. And of course the dampener, like the dampeners were down, and the whole, like, you know, like basically what power was down for a little bit, just long enough for Barry to phase his hand through and to grab the last piece of tech that needs to be used to be made to a cosmic treadmill. Very specific, right? Why does Red Death need it? Don't know. But so then, of course, Chillblaine reveals the betrayal and everything, and then takes the device, and they're about to all fight. And here comes Red Death. I knew this was coming. I was like, oh, maybe not, though. Maybe we're actually going to see the good-ish rogues with Barry, and then seeing, well, no, villains, but they're not kind of rogues. Some are rogue. Anyways, the good and bad in terms of getting the device. I really thought maybe I think Red Death's probably going to show up, but there is a small chance that we're actually going to see this big fight to go down. Because we saw individual fights, but maybe we'll see this fight go down. But then here comes Red Death. And the walk through the smoke and the slow-mo and the music, and then face-to-face with Barry for the first time. And he's assuming that it's a he. Well, of course, every speech that they fought so far, I mean, there was that one woman who was like a scientist in season 2, and she was using like artificial speed force or whatever, and she was kind of like, you know, it was like causing issues, I think, with her brain or something, and she wasn't thinking clearly. And then of course she like ran so fast she disintegrated. And I was like, was there another evil speedster at some point? A woman, I can't remember, but he's just assuming. And the whole fact is that it all ties in terms of the upgrade, and they're not saying leveled up, but the upgraded weapons for all the rogues, the team that's working with Red Death. It's all based off of Wayne tech, but so high level that even Luke Fox, of course, we won't see Luke Fox. We just hear a conversation that he had with Chester, and we'll get to the whole Chester Allegra stuff, which was also another negative I forgot to mention, but the big thing was Chilblain with that. But it was the fact that, yes, it's based off Wayne tech, but we don't know where this coming from, who did this, and of course, Batwoman has disappeared. So I love the tie into Wayne tech. That's pretty cool. I mean, it makes sense, though, because it's Ryan Wilder. It's another Ryan Wilder from another Earth. So it makes sense that that's the tie-in there. Why does she need a cosmic treadmill? I'm curious to know what exactly she's trying to fix. Clearly, she's trying to fix something within the timeline that she can't do herself without a cosmic treadmill, it seems. Right? Another little piece of negative is the fact that Chester and Allegra throughout the whole entire episode are she's especially avoiding Chester, and I'm getting tired of it. I'm tired of the kiss that happened. It feels like they're forcing this relationship. It just feels so fucking forced. But then now it's awkward as fuck for the past 2 episodes because they won't talk to each other. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it's awkward to talk to each other. Because literally we had within this episode, Barry and Iris having an actual serious conversation about their life, and Iris wanting to kind of, you know, not worry about so much what's happening in, you know, future and everything, and she's losing time and everything because they know at some point when she's going to get pregnant with Nora and all that. They actually have a conversation, but yet Chester and Allegra are not grown enough to actually have a conversation. I'm tired of the shit. Tired of it. Please stop it. I can't stand it. It's going crazy. The dog is going crazy. So there was that. And of course we had more of the new Caitlin, Keon, you know, talking all plants and stuff, and she's trying to help out Allegra and all that. And yeah, the opening of the episode in terms of seeing Barry and Iris in Paris or something, making some sort of, you know, dish or whatever, that was interesting, but they have a whole list of stuff they're trying to do. So that's kind of an interesting little tidbit. But overall, yeah, this was a pretty crazy episode in terms of Red Death revealing herself, I am vengeance, and Chilblain being an ass, which, like, that's basically saying water is wet, you know, grass is green, the sky is blue, Chilblain's an ass. Pretty much goes along with that. So overall, yeah, I had a good time with the episode. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about the episode. My personal favorite moment is probably the Red Death face-to-face with Barry. Of course, her revealing herself and everything and actually seeing Ron Wilder, that was cool. But yeah, actually seeing Barry, like, actually knowing, because they've been asking who is the person, even Joe even theorized, yeah, there's somebody that the new Captain Boomerang is working with, clearly, there's somebody else. And now we finally know. They're like, because if this was, say, a 22 episode season with Red Death being the main villain for the entire season, if they were like back in the original couple of seasons where they had just full long season arcs of one villain, this meeting probably wouldn't have happened until probably the mid-season finale. Who knows, right? So I'm glad that they're getting right to it. We have 13 episodes. So what you got to think of the episode? I'm curious to know your thoughts. Whatever thoughts you have, guys, about the episode, let me know in the comments below. I'm curious to know your thoughts. I will talk to you guys soon, everybody. Peace out.